What is going on, people? Welcome. This is the first Rimhammer the End Time Skaven game, the mod that is soon to be released. We are getting everything hauled in. I'm going to set up some security, deconstruct. We're going to plant some rice, chop some wood. This dude went right into cleaning. That's kind of strange. I have the cleaning zone mod I do. Let's just create a zone so he stops cleaning all these stupid areas. So I'm gonna set up a cleaning zone over here, and then actually need to name that cleaning so I don't forget what it's about. Okay, and then we'll just say cleaning. It's never obvious that that works, but there you go. Alright, so we do have a warp lightning gun. We can man it. My builders are putting some roof up. I need to get some basic stuff done before we even start tunneling into this mountain. I probably have some wood though, so let's go ahead and start building walls. I do plan on adding some like ramshackle walls to the Skaven mod, so you don't have to use these. The ones I add aren't going to be terribly different though, in all honesty. I was debating on making them take less material and be weaker. Let's pop a door over there as well. And this is unnecessary, but for the sake of completeness. Alright, the rats are already getting impregnated. So, I do have a pretty vast Skaven research screen already. To start with some of those things. And I tried to break it down by factions. You can see you have Scryer stuff, you have Molder stuff, Pestilence stuff, Eshin stuff. So the different Skaven clans are represented in that way. And I'm open to and would like ideas on things to do or add or that makes sense for this mod. Yet one of these people was a night owl now that I think about it. So it's that dude. So we need to go schedule him to be anything through here. And then sleep from like that time period, I suppose. I put in some rec too. So let's start checking needs. Awful barrack. So this is one of the things that's going to change about Skaven. The lower level Skaven aren't going to give a shit about barracks. Oh, is that my rat? I don't think so. There are a lot of rats around though. And once we get this taken out, I'm going to run a wall across here to keep our crops safe. We only start with 400 pemmican. They've already eaten 100 of it. That's a little worrisome. So I think we'll go ahead and build a fire as well. It is permanent summer here, so you don't need to worry too terribly much about those types of things. Alright, add bill, butcher creature, do forever, details. I'm going to end up putting a little dumping zone over here. These kind of things. Just fresh carcasses. They're going to have to deal with them being inside because I don't want any other critters to come along and eat them. So nothing rotten, and then animal corpses of all types. Alright. Now, I think my constructor is different than my miner, so I'm going to go ahead and start the mining next. So we can start by squaring this thing off. Not that Skaven are probably too concerned with that stuff, but let's make sure we are going to lose a roof. We should probably reduce that a bit. Let's take that one out. You know, that's totally a waste of time for now. How about, ooh, is there any jobs I'm going to lose? I always go through with these sweeping cancel jobs and F something up. Alright, so the goals. Don't die. That's pretty much our first goal. What about my constructor? Alright, also not a miner. Good. Why are they... Is he taking a wall apart and then immediately bringing it over? I might make independent bedrooms here. That actually would probably be something that's not too bad to do. So if we did something like that, I could probably get 3 bedrooms in this space without too much effort. I should cancel this so they don't continue on that path while we're just trying to get established here. And who's the constructor? Alright, the guy that's sleeping is the constructor. He also happens to be the cook. Need to keep an eye out for animals taken out by predators, but it doesn't seem like that's really happening yet. What do we have for weapons? He doesn't have squat and a couple steel gladii. Now, starting with steel gladius seems a little weird, right? So I think I'm going to go send myself a note about that. This guy's learning about construction by taking this apart. So these things function like power, effectively. Just produces 150 power. And there's a handful of things in the Skaven arsenal and, for instance, workbenches that require power as well. So you need to build these batteries to keep those things going. I tried to not go bananas with that. I think I did an alright job. All the rim hammer mods, not all of them, but some of them started with Compad's work. Compad is another modder. He graciously lets me use his mods as a starting point, which dramatically speeds up the time it takes me to get anything done. And this mod, for instance, originally started as one of Compad's mods. Same for my Beastman mod. And then I just run with them and go bananas and add all kinds of crazy shit to them. So if you guys could ever get that done, I could get this floor removed. What's that miner doing? Running around picking his ass? We do need to get a research table going, so let's get on top of that. Should be under production. There's a Skaven research bench. So it says we need sandstone. I made all these images for the Skaven furniture. Not all of them, but all the workbenches images I made myself. So we need to at least do furniture, so we can do... Oh shit, do we have to research stone cutting at this point? Where is that? No, we have stone cutting. Does it tell me Skavens with furniture? So there must be a Skaven. Yeah, so I was right. So once we research furniture, that'll open up some options for us here. I'm going to try and take out some of these animals. Good job, friend. So we are running out of food quick. We might have to start slaughtering rats. Ooh, nice work. There's another one. Not sure what that one succumbed to. I guess we can find out. A cobra. Nice. Probably shouldn't frack with the cobras too much, huh? Be nice to take some bigger game down to peer. I don't know how tough those things are. Nice. Something killed a mandrill, a jaguar. Yeah, we definitely need to get some exterior. There it is, right there too. He's injured, but not very badly. Definitely need to get some... Oh, a troll wandered in. Some security in place. And I'll just run them all across here. I don't know what I'm going to do about these elephants that are in here, but I'll have to figure that out. Why are you butchering that? That thing's alive and sleeping. Do we have animal fat? We do. So let's go ahead and open up animal fat. That's the wrong one. We want it here. There you go. Alright, so animal products, animal fat. Maybe I'll go cook us 4 meals because we're getting perilously close. I wonder if we can shoot this thing. Here, this guy just woke up. Oh, we did get some meals. Now, can I target something with this? It's too damn close. Now he can target it. Holy piss balls, that's bananas. Well, I'd say it's doing its thing. Let's see what happened to it. Warp lightning cannon burns. Most excellent. And we're working on that research bench. Do I have anybody set to do research? Yeah, this guy who also happens to be doing not a lot for me right now. Probably mining, low level. Alright, there's my fancy research bench. So let's get Skaven furniture going first. I'm in dev mode just to see if I have any errors. And if there are, clean them up. Alright, this dude's spending all of his damn time cooking. Later on, there's ways to get massive Skaven colonies. So I think probably one of the things I'm going to have to tweak sooner rather than later is this awful barrack issue. If we can keep luring the animals in, we can keep slaying them with this thing. That's going to be awesome. Pretty much an infinite supply of food. Although once I put a wall up, that's going to change. I don't know if Skaven are going to eat human legs without issue. We're going to have to find that out. And these are the things I'm looking for as a part of this playthrough. Just forgot. We have one of our rats being attacked, but that's fine. I don't really care. Once we get a magic user, we should end up with so many rats, it doesn't matter. And as soon as I see critters like coming over here to eat, hopefully we can blast the pants off them. I'm also going to have to do some kind of flooring at some point for them. For now, we're just going to have to stick to a straw matting. Makes sense for them, but it's a terrible barracks, and I'm not happy about that. But mood seemed to be holding strong so far, so I'm just going to kind of ignore it. This is going to get me a bunch of steel to peel up all these floors, and that's going to be useful. And I want to do that before I put some kind of wall in here. Snakes are crazy. A snake just killed a monkey over here. It sounded horrific. Alright, they're getting there. I'm going to move this over here and try and squeeze some bedrooms in down here. That's why I started mining up there again. But we're sort of holding our own with meals. Let's actually add a do until you have X details. This should be 4. And we should actually allow the animal fat there too. There we go. As soon as this is done, I'm gonna make a Skaven stone cutting table. Start making blocks. Anything in range of this bitch. Just a big ass cat. I wonder if it'll go mad if I attack it. Let's try and see what happens. Nice work, friend. Hey, Jaggy. Probably shouldn't have killed that one because it was killing other things and then I was kind of cleaning up the mess, but meals are short and hey, here we go. I'm gonna let the defaults ride. So we have 2 rats left, right? We could be training them, but they don't really do anything, so there's just not a lot of point in doing that. Alright, let's reinstall this. What the shit? Oh, interaction spot blocked. Come on, man. It's fine. That's absurd. Once we get furniture researched, I'm going to build tables and stuff. I just don't want to build it till I can build Skaven tables. I did do a little bit of rec. I'm going to get some custom Skaven rec in here too. There's glowstone down here. You can see most of the warpstone items will generate their own light, just not a lot of it. And I need to do more hunting. And now I've scared all the creatures away with the massive explosions. How do I lure these frackers in? Won't be long before we have some rice. And once we get a decent bit of rice coming in, we should be fine. I'm gonna go double check the needs. So slept in the heat. And a bonded rat's dead. That's fine. I'm gonna regret it if I don't research passive coolers sooner rather than later, so that's going to be my next research as soon as I finish the one I'm on. Alright, we're going to do the bedrooms down here. I left some space to put a table in, then we'll in earnest begin settling the mountain, working our way into the Under Empire, if you will. Research is going nice and quick. Let's see if he's gaining skill here. Yeah, dramatically. Okay. So far, so good. Just a couple weird little tweaks that I'm going to make. We are pretty short on food. I'm tempted to go set this up over here and see if I can drop an elephant. So let's put this over here. Then we had an extra one of these batteries, so let's put that over there. I don't know if that thing will take out an elephant or not, but if it does, we're sitting awesome for food. That is a massive fucking snake, an anaconda. No shit. we're gonna give this a go. There's visitors from the Under Empire. Nice. Skaven have joined us already. Alright, man this. Set a force target here. Let's not kill our allies, friend. Hold on. Can I just grab you and draft for a moment? That didn't do the job. There you go. Go over there and finish that thing off. Melee attack to death. Finish off. There you go. Alright, and then we'll bring these back. I like that spot. It seemed like it was nice and defensible. We'll just uninstall that and haul it back in. Alright, let's get that dragged in. I love if one Skaven can haul an elephant. That's pretty bananas. I also feel like I should probably put this fire out because given this space, if it burns, we're in trouble. Oh, we should send our talker over there too. Who's our warden? This guy with the horns. I don't know if they're going to be able to get this fire put out. I do hear other critters getting taken out here. We'll take that guy if they don't eat him. Okay, it did start raining, thank God. So you forget the fire. Come over here and trade with that, bro. Somebody get all this wood brought in. I'm going to remove home zone. Oh, so they'll buy our warpstone. They have a veil, pants, and components. I think we're going to pass for now. So this needs to be moved, but they'll get to it tomorrow. Alright, the visitors have had enough. The elephant left us a good amount of meat. Enough to survive for a few days anyway. This dude has a bedroom. He just needs to be put into it. And we're close to our initial research goal here. So far, so good. The dastardly little Skaven bastards. Holy shit, I think the rat had babies. Did you see that? Yeah. It totally did. They're just gonna reproduce like mad. So for early game defense, the fucking cannon is bananas, right? That was a part of Compad's initial quest, so I left it, and I think it's worthwhile. We gotta bring this in before it gets eaten by something. The mice are getting pregnant again. Rats, whatever. No research happening. No construction happening. Grr. This guy's botching more harvest than he actually succeeds at, which is why you grow more than you think you'll need, so I'm not concerned about it. Who's the researcher here? Srawl. Alright, he's back at it. The problem with my constructor is that he spends the whole day cooking and doesn't get much else done. And despite the fact that he took out a whole giant elephant, we don't have any goddamn food. Thought we were getting raided for the first time there. Anytime the game hiccups, I hold my breath. Cheers to the patrons. James Varley, Cody Rowell, Roses and Sabres, Private David, Adam Shisnowski, Arcanix, Benjamin D, Carrie Mahoney, Corna Boder, Dimitri Rurikid, Genghis, Keith, Gingervitis, Michael Sager, Patrick Johnson, Mike Barrett, Resock, Sebastian Schaefer, Shiggy, Stephen Raya, Natazil, Gunnar Orn, Ragnarsson, Alex Scott, Archmagos, Doug Meyer, Mike Rakestraw, Mike Farrow, Scaves, Zazzle, Samantha Rank, Brad Weiss, Garrett, and Jahehe. Alright, good. Construction done. Next up, after they finish a little more research, maybe some light is in order. The frickin' temperatures. It was only 67. Why are they getting slept in the heat? They're not. Okay, good. Disturbed sleep. How much longer do we get this optimism? One more day. He's not slept in the heat. It's fucking 65 degrees, dude. He sleeps during the day, though, so it probably warms up. Awful bedroom. It's not as bad as awful barrack, I guess. Alright, good. They're doing the hauling as fast as they can, too, so. If I see one of these rats eat a single one of our meals, the rats are getting ousted and have to fend for themselves outside. And the food is going great. In permanent summer, we might be able to grow year-round, which would be phenomenal. Skaven don't have the concept of embrasures, so you have to figure out other ways to do it. With these fucking things, though, you almost I have to move it back over here and take something else out here. There's a couple dead monkeys, though. Outside of the magic items, they don't have a way to make a freezer either. And now that we have a decent amount of rice, we're getting meals. Vegetarian and meat meals. I did bring in some monkeys. I don't know if I gave Skaven a custom cook table or not. I actually don't think I did. Oh, you know what? They have a feed hopper. Yeah, let's go see if we can figure out where that is. Foodstuffs. Yes, they have a feed hopper and a slop bucket. Well, maybe we'll research that sooner rather than later, too. That seems like a good thing to have. Oh. See, these are the types of issues I'm interested in right here. So I'll do some digging into that and see if I can figure out what the hell the problem is. That some humans coming to check us out. Nothing to trade, so not a lot of interest. There is a capybara. Anything else I can nab? There's a lot of critters. What the hell? Lemurs? Yeah, lemurs. I do have some vanilla expanded mods going, so I don't understand why they visit, but you can't interact with them. So I guess you could capture them. That's kind of worthless. I have no idea. Alright, finish the research. Well, anyways, that's going to be it for today. Next time we'll finish the research. We'll start going on some of the other workbenches. We'll get a table. Cobra is hunting Rat 1. Rat 1 is asleep. It's the end of Rat 1. Oh, he ate the whole thing. Ouch. I'll see you guys next time.